Hello, guys. It's Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran. I'm here by myself today. No Yanzi Lynn. Maybe she's making a sandwich. We don't know. Why would she be making a sandwich? Because it's maybe I'm a He-Man. Let's get into it. So this just in, this big reveal today. Masters of the Universe Revelations unleashes the power. Now that's power, not power. Power. This is, you speak, whatever. With first look at Kevin Smith's series. Now I've heard about this, and I've seen a lot of Kevin Smith crying into the YouTube and crying and cries. I on command kind of lately. It's a thing he's doing. It's because he's got fan tears built up and they got to come out. But I want to go down through this. There's some interesting takeaways here. As you can tell by the little Skeletor here in the corner, I am a great big He-Man fan. Looking back, He-Man is kind of like a guilty pleasure. Looking back, it's kind of not that great. In retrospect, as a kid, I loved it. And a few things in this are really popping out. First, awesome. Look at, He-Man here. Well, Prince Adam, Skeletor looking good. This is all Sorceress looking great. He-Man looking ripped. This one image, I'm like, hell yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. Okay, I did like the designs with the 2000X He-Man. I did like those toys, but the cartoon I fell short. Now the problem is every time they want to go redo He-Man, they want to reestablish the lore. There's a lot of characters, a lot of world building, and to be quite honest, the stories really they were for kids. So there's a lot of issues that weren't really looked at that maybe through an adult lens, you'd be like, yeah, let's kind of work through that a little bit. Let's see where they're going with this, which is good, maybe, and probably not. They're talking about, the consequences of Prince Adam hiding that he's He-Man from all these characters for years, that there's all this issues of abuse that they have to deal with between him and Skeletor, fighting for years. And it's like, I don't know. This already sounds sad. It doesn't. I just want action-packed stuff. I really don't want to hear, characters talk about their PTSD from fighting at the Castle Grayskull. Not really wanting to know about Beastman being groomed. I don't want to know about this. Merman getting enough oxygen in his fish tank. Whatever. I don't really want to get into it. Now, I'm going to skate through this kind of quick because a lot of this is speculation. Skeletor, look, the animation on Skeletor could always be better. He's a skull face. Maybe it works. Who knows? Again, the Sorceress. Now, I really want to focus here on this image of her body type's right and everything. And then, whoa, let's get down to the beefy chicks. All right, Tila, put a little costume on it. It's all right. And She-Ra, this is where we're coming from. Is a lot of people are expecting there to be some type of continuity here between the She-Ra stuff. Princess of Power sucks balls. Everybody, body positive, all of this jazz. This has been going on, but I'm starting to see a lot of high T women in this. Okay, a lot of let's make more masculine females, and that is my big issue with this. Is obviously Netflix has a certain idea that they want to have these characters look like. Now, the takeaway with this is, even though this is only 5 episodes, they're treating it like it's 2 parts, and I'm thinking, and this is my personal opinion, that because there's 2 images of Tila in 2 different ways, Beastman looking awesome, it's possible that we're going to start and then there's going to be some type of act or something. So we're going to start kind of like with the He-Man we know. And then maybe there's some type of big epic battle. Maybe Prince Adam, I don't know, tells everybody he's He-Man. Everything goes doom and gloom and they disband or something and they end up like this. You got Robot Man here in a poncho. I guess he's trying to hide that he's got transparent gears. He doesn't want you to know what he ate for lunch. Who knows? That's my takeaway on this is looking at Tila's different haircut, of course, and the fact that she just hit the gym and high tea. Maybe your guess is as good as mine, but I do want to go over to Twitter. Now, Twitter is having a field day right now, and maybe you know, everybody's coming out of woodwork about She-Ra. Here we got one guy, he goes, "It never ceases to amaze me how Netflix managed to bring in its entirely a new generation of fans with the She-Ra reboot." Okay, so it's a reboot, and you feel like you brought in a whole bunch of new fans that couldn't support the show. Okay, all right, couldn't even make it to merchandise. People don't want this stuff. When everyone asked, "Can you do He-Man next?" They made exactly the same He-Man for the exact same dwindling audience that He-Man has. Now, here's the thing. They obviously know there's an audience here that's baked in, and we're seeing He-Man merch hitting stores now, and they're flying off the shelf. I can't find a Beastman figure. I can find tons of Skeletor. I can find tons of He-Man, but Tila, Evil Lyn, you know, even the new wave like Trapjaw and stuff. You can't find these figures. There's a big demand for it. Now, is it new kids? Look, the kids are going to come across these figures because they're there. Of course, there's retro fans buying it too. Now, of course, this series will have its own new figures, and some of those have premiered, and they look, some are good, some are bad, they're kind of dodgy. But, you know, people are already hating on this before it can come out. And here's another one. I am seeing the comparisons being drawn up for the He-Man reboot and She-Ra, and the takes are already reek of, I don't know, homophobia. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, why do you have to go there all of a sudden? It's like, it will never not be funny to me how we're getting a He-Man show exclusively catered to dudes who loudly proclaim how much they hated She-Ra. Look, it's always been that way. Guys, even back in the day, She-Ra was made for girls. Now, boys did support She-Ra by buying all the cool bad guys, by buying the evil Horde, getting the Hordak, getting the Grizzlor, getting Leechor. These things that we sort of supported She-Ra by buying those bad guys. And okay, so to sit here and say, like, what are you saying here? Dudes who loudly proclaim how much they hated She-Ra. Yes, I hate She-Ra. We never liked She-Ra. Nobody ever liked She-Ra. We just like the bad guys in She-Ra. I don't know where you thought like there was a confusion. Why should guys that like He-Man like She-Ra? I mean, if it wasn't for the bad guys crossing over and we just needing more bad guys for He-Man to punch and Battle Cat to eat, I mean, that's it. That's it. They're saying here the He-Man reboot with ripped women. I am looking, but please make it as gay as She-Ra. So evidently the ripped women are pulling some She-Ra fans in, but now they need gay. It's not, look, you already got a man running around half naked in a loincloth, fighting another dude half naked in a loincloth. Everybody's half naked in a loincloth. I don't know if He-Man's always kind of had a little gay in it. I hate to point that out. I don't know. I don't get Twitter. I don't get Twitter. And God, imagine if She-Ra had an animation budget like this, tears. Okay. That's confusing. I don't know if you're saying you were slighted by not having that animation budget, or if you're saying, or if you're being sarcastic. Some people are saying it's already looking miles better than She-Ra, which I think it does myself. And here's some people pulling out some weak toys here. Everyone knows I love Masters of the Universe, but we need more toys of She-Ra. My life is lesser for not having a proper Scorpia action figure. Here's the thing, like, if you support the show and you bought the product, you'd probably have tons of action figures of this, but the show didn't do too well. 2 days until the 1-year anniversary of the finalist She-Ra. What was your favorite random moment? Okay, so again, everybody's where She-Ra. Some people go, it's very cool that we will now have 2 different styles of the He-Man universe between this and She-Ra. Diversity is genre styles is always great, in my honest opinion. I absolutely agree. Now, the same animation house had handled these 2 properties before, so it absolutely made sense for the animation to look in sync with one another. And they had, of course, their Christmas crossover event. There's no reason. I absolutely, aside from sharing, if they want to share some of the bad guys here, I'm not so sure that the continuity needs to line up. And I kind of hope they don't, because this She-Ra crowd that's on Twitter that wants gay, the minute she crosses over into a portal into this animation thing and she's drawn in the style of this, they're gonna cry. Okay, there's gonna be SJW tears for days. And they're already talking about the crossover episode with the Wee Bear Bears. Yeah, here, that's awesome. All right, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. Also, please hit subscribe to the channel. We hit 4,000 subs. Big news for me. Big news for Yanzi. We're excited. Share the video. Leave us a comment below. And also, if you can, check out Starlight Cat's less than $300 away from $111,000. Little girl, big adventure, cats in space. Can't say enough good things about that. And that's it for the video. Tune in, and I'll catch you guys again with another live stream.